Processes stages of curriculum development by 5 Odisha.ed and Education Honors. Processes stages of curriculum development: preparation, tryout, and finalization. Introduction. Curriculum development is a systematic and organized process of planning and designing educational experiences for learners. It involves identifying educational needs, selecting appropriate content, organizing learning experiences, and evaluating the outcomes. This process is not a one-time activity but a continuous and dynamic process that evolves with changing societal, national, and global needs. Curriculum development is essential to ensure that education remains relevant, effective, and meaningful to students. The process of curriculum development generally involves three major stages: preparation stage, tryout, pilot testing stage, finalization stage. Let us now discuss each of these stages in detail. 1. Preparation stage, planning and designing phase. This is the first stage of curriculum development. It involves thorough planning and the formulation of objectives, content, and structure of the curriculum based on research, needs, and policies. Key activities in this stage: A. Need analysis. Identifying the needs of learners, society, nation, and job market. Determining gaps in the existing curriculum and future requirements. Consultation with stakeholders, students, teachers, parents, employers, policymakers. B. Formulation of objectives. Defining clear educational aims and learning objectives. Objectives should be SMART specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. They must align with national education policies and constitutional mandates. Example: equality, secularism, democracy. C. Selection of content. Content is selected based on validity, relevance, age appropriateness, cultural sensitivity, and alignment with objectives. Content must support the development of knowledge, skills, attitudes, and values. D. Organization of content. Organizing content logically from simple to complex, known to unknown, concrete to abstract. Balancing between theoretical knowledge and practical applications. E. Designing learning experiences. Planning instructional strategies, activities, teaching aids, TLMs, and use of technology. Learning experiences should be engaging, inclusive, and cater to different learning styles. F. Assessment planning. Deciding formative and summative assessment tools. Aligning assessment with learning outcomes. G. Draft curriculum preparation. All collected inputs are used to prepare a draft curriculum document. Draft is prepared by curriculum experts, subject specialists, and teachers. Goal of preparation stage: to build a strong and research-based foundation for curriculum design. 2. Tryout stage, pilot testing and feedback collection. Once the draft curriculum is ready, it needs to be tested and validated in actual classroom settings to identify its strengths and weaknesses. This is known as the pilot testing or tryout stage. Key activities in this stage: A. Pilot implementation. The draft curriculum is introduced in selected schools or institutions for a specific period. A group of teachers are trained to implement the curriculum. B. Observation and monitoring. Close observation of how students interact with the new content and activities. Monitoring the feasibility of time management, teaching methods, and materials. C. Feedback collection. Feedback is collected from all stakeholders: students, teachers, parents, administrators, and education officers. Data is collected through surveys, interviews, classroom observations, student performance, etc. D. Evaluation of tryout. Experts analyze the effectiveness, clarity, comprehensiveness, and inclusiveness of the curriculum. Identify gaps, redundancies, or areas of improvement. Goal of tryout stage to evaluate how the draft curriculum works in real life situations and collect evidence for necessary changes. 3. Finalization stage, revision, approval, and implementation. This is the last stage where the feedback from the pilot test is used to revise and finalize the curriculum. It is then officially approved and disseminated to educational institutions. Key activities in this stage: A. Revision of curriculum. Necessary corrections and improvements are made based on tryout data. Content is refined, objectives may be reworded, teaching strategies adjusted, and assessments updated. B. Approval from authorities. The revised curriculum is submitted to educational authorities like SCERT, NCERT, NCTE, CBSE, BSE Odisha, etc. for approval. A review committee may be formed to evaluate the final draft. C. Curriculum publication. After approval, the final curriculum document is published and printed for dissemination. Textbooks, teacher handbooks, and digital resources are developed. D. Teacher training and orientation. Teachers are trained to implement the curriculum effectively. Workshops, seminars, and orientation programs are organized. E. Implementation in schools. The finalized curriculum is introduced in all concerned schools or educational institutions. Continuous support is provided to teachers during implementation. F. Ongoing monitoring and evaluation. Even after implementation, curriculum is periodically reviewed to check its relevance and effectiveness. Feedback loops are maintained for continuous improvement. Goal of finalization stage to produce a well-tested, approved, and ready-to-implement curriculum that meets the educational goals of the system. Conclusion. The process of curriculum development is a multi-stage, collaborative, and reflective process. It starts with understanding the learners' and society's needs, progresses through careful design and testing, and ends with a validated curriculum ready for classroom use. Each stage, preparation, tryout, and finalization, is crucial and interdependent. Skipping any stage can lead to a poorly designed curriculum that may fail to engage learners or meet educational objectives. A well-developed curriculum ensures that learning is inclusive, relevant, culturally sensitive, competency-based, and future-ready. It also helps in achieving the larger goals of education such as national integration, social justice, environmental consciousness, and skill development.